guys, it's SimmerDeb. Welcome to another Sims 4 house building video. The name of this house is Modern Treasure. I will be uploading this house to the Sims 4 gallery, so if you're interested in downloading it, just search my Origin ID, SimmerDeb, and you should be able to find it with no problems. This house has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, an office, and a gym, and of course, now that we can have them, it has a pool. I'm so very glad that we got free pools in the free patch, and I really love the pools. I think that it's so cute that the Sims can sit on the side of the pool and talk and chat and cuddle just like they can on a sofa. I think that interaction is so cute. And I haven't really had as much time to play around with the pools as I would like yet, but I am looking forward to playing with this house and having my Sims take full advantage of the L-shaped pool. And this house is a 2-story house. It does have a 3rd story on it, but the 3rd floor is not accessible. It is basically just an open area, giving the foyer a 3-story ceiling. So it's not usable. However, if you would like to add another staircase, there should be room in the upstairs hallway where you could add an additional staircase, and you could have a full 3rd floor up there if you would like to edit the house and do that in case you needed, I don't know, more bedrooms or whatever you would like to put up there. Feel free to do so. I'm sure it'll work. And I'm really pleased with the way that this house turned out. When I get ready to build a house, I usually have a general idea in mind of what I want the finished product to look like. And this house was no exception. I knew pretty much what I wanted it to look like. I knew I wanted it to have an L-shaped pool on the side that was partially covered, and that turned out the way that I had envisioned. Some of the other things that I had envisioned for the house, once I started building the house, as all houses do, it seemed to take on a life of its own, and a lot of the other parts of the house turned out differently than what I had originally thought that I would do. But the way that it turned out is actually much better than what I had originally planned. There I am putting in the windows. I really like a house with a lot of windows and a lot of light. And we all know that the lighting in The Sims 4 is not really as good as it probably could be. So I definitely want to use as many windows and lights as I can in a home when I build a home, because I don't like dark rooms. I really like the rooms to be full of light so that my Sims can see what they're doing, so I can see what my Sims are doing, basically. So you will find a lot of windows in this home, and in any home I build in The Sims 4, you're probably going to find lots of windows. There I am doing the exterior. For once in my life, the original brick and wood pattern that I chose the first time I ended up sticking with. Normally when I'm building a house, I will change exterior wall patterns 3 or 4 times before I'm finally happy with the combination. And I do like to use a lot of brick or rock or masonry, some type of masonry on the outside, along with wood, some type of wood together. I really like that combination on a modern house. And here I am doing some landscaping. Now normally I wait until the very end to do all of the landscaping, but this time for some reason I just felt like working on the front landscaping before I decorated the house, so that's what I did. Here I am putting in a tree, and I'll be putting in some flowers and things like that. And I've got it bordered with that low stone wall. One of the things that I'm really hoping that we get in the first expansion pack is another really short wall that we can use when we're doing our landscaping. I'd like to see them do kind of a plain type small wall that doesn't look quite as blocky as that one does, and I'm hoping that everything that they give us, fences, cabinets, furniture, I really hope that they come in a lot of colors. Hope we have a lot more color choices. There I am putting that beautiful green paint throughout the house. I really love that hunter green color, and I also really love this cranberry color that I've got in the dining room. I like rich, bold colors in a house. I love the jewel tone colors, and I really also love the brick walls that I've put there in the kitchen. Something about brick walls in a kitchen, it just really looks modern and just really sets off the kitchen for me. It has that industrial look that I really love. And I am so ready for new cabinets. These cabinets that I use in every house in a different color, simply because other than the cheapest cabinet, it's the only cabinet that we have right now that looks modern. And I'm glad that we do have several color choices in this particular cabinet, but I really am looking forward to new cabinets in the expansion pack. And I'm hoping that the first expansion pack will have at least one cabinet choice in the different styles. I'm hoping for like 2 modern cabinet choices, to be, honest, because what we have now, we have 2 modern choices. We have the cheapest one and we have this one, but all the rest of the cabinets, well, we have the industrial cabinet, which I'm not really fond of, and then we have the 2 traditional cabinets, I think. But I'm really hoping that we'll get 2 more modern cabinets that we can use that come in, a lot of different color choices. And I've also used this cranberry rug, which is actually a carpet tile is what it is. It's not an actual rug. I really love it in this cranberry color, and I end up putting it in the dining room right there, you see, underneath the dining chair. And I love that glass dining table, and I hope that we get more modern furnishings with the expansion pack to use all through the house. And this table that I'm working on right here, there's something wrong with the slots, the slot placement. If you'll notice on that one side, whatever you put there is too close to the edge of the table compared to where the other slots are. I don't know if that's a glitch with this table or if the designers meant to do that on this table. But anyway, I'm OCD on things like that, and I ended up replacing that table with another table. I've tried to use that modern table several times, and I just can't get it to work the way I want it to. But the table that I did replace it with is probably my favorite table in the whole game, and it does look, I know it's a traditional table, but it is blocky enough or straight lined enough that I think it works really well in the modern home. So I'm really grateful that we do have that table. There I go, working on the living room, putting the sofas and the coffee table and the sofa table in. That table right there is actually a coffee table also, but it looks more like a sofa table to me, and that's basically what I use it as. I've never used it as a coffee table. I actually think it's too narrow, and it's a little bit higher, I think, than the coffee table. So I don't know why they didn't just call it a sofa table or, whatever. Because it doesn't look like a coffee table to me. There I go, I put in a piano for the music-loving Sims. And I put a few chairs over there so that the Sims can sit and enjoy the music. And I do end up making those chairs white a little bit later because I didn't really think that the brown coordinated well enough with the brown of the other furniture in the room. And I also really like that floor lamp that I just put in. It's just a basic, simple lamp, and I don't think I've ever used the colors. It comes in several colors, but I think I always use the white. I think it may come in like a metal color, like a silver, which I may have used before, but I really love the white. And there's that trash can that gives you money back. Love that little thing. That was such a neat idea that they came up with, to have that eco-friendly recyclable trash can. If your Sims can afford it, you know, it pays for itself very quickly with the money that your Sims get back. And that is a bathroom downstairs, and it does have a separate toilet and bathtub shower area so that your Sims can bathe. One can bathe and the other can use the restroom in privacy. There I am putting some plants in. I do love my plants. And there you'll see I'm working on the second floor and putting lights everywhere so that I can see what I'm doing, because sometimes I have a hard time seeing what the colors are and seeing what matches. And I absolutely love that rug right there, especially in the blue. That's one of my favorite rugs in the game. And that color blue has got to be one of my favorite shades of blue. Not just in the game, but in real life. It's such a beautiful shade. And I really, really like that jazz cat picture that I've got over the bed. I think that's so cute. You know, the things that we do have in The Sims 4, I know I complained that, you know, I want more items and more variety, but I do have to say that the things that we do have in The Sims 4, most of all of them are really nicely done. Like that jazz cat picture back there. It is very nicely done, and that rug is very nicely done. The beds are nice also. I do wish that it was more like The Sims 2, where if you played The Sims 2, you'll remember that on the beds you had a choice of not just the bedding, you know, material, but you also had a choice of the wood or metal of the frame of the bed independently from the bedspread. And I do wish that they would have incorporated that into The Sims 4. You know, maybe that's something that they'll do down the line with the objects that come with the expansion packs. At least I hope that they do. I hope that they have enough time to work on the expansion packs where that they can incorporate, you know, a lot of the little details like that. And I really like that dresser that's in this room and the little end tables that match. I use those in several different colors over and over again. I just think they look so cute with their little middle legs that stick out. And there I am working on the master bathroom. And this master bathroom does have a separate tub, and there are 2 showers in this bathroom. So mom and dad can shower in the mornings or in the evenings at the same time and not have to wait, you know, for the other one to get out of the shower. And I really like those little sinks there, especially when you put them in between cabinets, the way that I've done here. I think that is such a neat look, such a neat, modern, sleek look. And I really like the way that this bathroom turned out. Such a cute bathroom. And I think I put more clutter in this bathroom than I've ever put in any bathroom. If you've watched my other house building videos, you know that I don't like to put a whole lot of clutter in the houses I build, simply for the fact that I want you, the player, to be able to put your own clutter in these houses and not have to wonder where you can put things and not have to delete things that I've put in, so that your sim has room for their collectibles. So there's some clutter, but you know, it's very minimal clutter in all the houses that I build. I try to put a little bit, but not too much. And this room is a teen room. This room would be suitable for a boy or a girl, in my opinion. And I think it did also turn out really nice. I really like that orange accent color, and I'm so glad to see that that desk came in an orange color. And that's my favorite desk in the game too. I think it is so cute, and I love that little chair that goes with it. And there you'll see I've put rugs down. That orange rug that I have on top there, I end up taking out because at the end, I thought it was just a little bit too much. And if you want to put the rug back, if you download the house and you want to put it back, you know, you can put it back. But I thought it was just a little bit too much. Also, I wanted to let you know that when I was filming this house build, at the end of the video, you know, I always go back and check all the rooms, and I add things and change things a little bit, just slightly. When I was doing that, putting the finishing touches on this house, the software that I used to record did crash, and I did not know that it had crashed, and I thought I was still recording, but I wasn't recording. So part of the video where I did that part of it did not get recorded, but you will see changes that I made in the screenshots. And that bedroom, the teen bedroom, was one room that I did have some changes in. I think I added an easel and maybe a couple more things like that, but you will see those changes in the screenshot. Now, this is the little girl's room, or what I think of as the little princess's room, because it's all pink and princessy looking with I put in the dollhouse that looks like a castle. And I end up changing these walls several times before I'm finally happy with the finished product. What you see now on the sides are not the patterns that I end up with. I end up going with that wood paneling on the other three sides of the room. And there's that dollhouse and the little that little activity table where they can do the drawings. I really think that little table is so cute, and it is just so precious to watch the little children Sims sit at that little table and do their little drawings. And it really, you know, to be honest, watching a child Sim do something like that makes me really miss the toddler Sims that much more, because I remember how much fun it was when your Sims in Sims 3 would teach their children how to walk. It was just so precious, the little you know, things that they did. And I remember them hiding in the toy box. That was just so cute. But it just really makes me miss the toddlers more, and I'm hoping that they will give us toddlers in the next patch. If not the next patch, then one upcoming. I hope that they can work it out so that we can have toddlers again. Now, this is a guest bedroom, which would be perfect if you have two young adult Sim couples living in this house together, or maybe you have Grandma and Grandpa Sim living in this house with their married child. That room, you know, would be perfect for them. And I think this room turned out, this is one of my favorite rooms. I think because I love that jazz painting that's over the bed, and I love this teal, green, blue color. And I also really like this rug that's under the bed. It's one of the runner rugs, but it is so easy to put this rug together and make just any size rug that you would want to make out of this rug. It matches so perfectly, and it's just so easy to get the pattern to line up to make whatever you want out of it. And I really hope that we get more rugs like this one that are runners that we can make, you know, different size rugs out of, because it's really versatile and I really love it. And like I said, I love the way this room turned out. I really do. I think that room will be, you know, a fun room to play. And here is the upstairs bathroom. Now, I do have two separate shower and toilet areas in this bathroom also, so that, you know, the Sims, you can have two Sims each taking a shower at the same time. And I love this chocolate brown that I've put on the wall. And you might notice that I've been using the lights from the pools inside the house. I just really love these round lights that came with the pools. They look so modern and so neat, and are just such a cool or neat looking accent light to put in the house. I really enjoyed using them, and I hope I didn't go overboard with those lights. And you will see me put those lights outside too, and I end up taking some of them away because I did think I went overboard. This is the study, and I really like how it turned out also. Now this rug that I've used here, I know that it's a southwestern rug, but when you put it with modern type furnishings, it takes on a new life. It looks less like a southwestern rug and more like a modern geometric type rug. I really think it works really well. The same goes with that lamp. I know that that lamp is like a craftsman type lamp and is not modern, but I think it still works in this room. Everything just seems to go together, and I guess it's an eclectic style room, but it still has a modern feel to me, and I really like the way that it turned out. And I even one thing I want to point out too is that chair is a dining chair, but it does work there with the computer just like an office chair would work, which I'm sure you already know that. But I could not find an office chair. The office chairs do not come in brown, and I wanted brown to match the other chairs, and that's why I used that dining chair there. And here I am working on the upstairs hallway, and you'll notice I used that same table again in a different color because I love that table so much, and it just works so well. The slots are placed exactly as they should be, and I just love it. Here I am putting runners together again to make a longer rug. This is the gym. Now it's a small room, but there's plenty of room for both the weight machine and the treadmill in this room. They fit perfectly, no problems at all. So even though it is a small room, it's big enough for the Sims to work out in. There I am working on that third floor. You'll see me putting those pool lights in again up here. And I do put a ledge up here at the top, but I think that was on part of the video that did not record. I don't know. I don't think I have a screenshot of that particular top area since it's not accessible. But I think you can pretty much get the idea of what it looked like. And here I am working on the rest of the landscaping in the back, putting those little bushes in. Such cute little bushes. And one thing that I've noticed, I don't know if you all have noticed this or not, but if you look really close at all of the bushes, the different sized bushes, they've practically, well, it is the same. They've used the same flower on all of the bushes, which, you know, I guess is a really good thing because if you want your shrubbery to match, you know, you don't have any problems, you know, worried about that because it is the same flower that matches. Now up there on the deck area where those two chairs and table are, I do end up removing that, and I put a chess table there, and that I do know is in part of the video that did not record. And when I'm recording these videos, you know, I don't sit down and build the whole house in one stretch. I'll sit down and build for like 30 minutes and then stop the recording and go and do things that I need to do and then come back to it. And that's why you will see that at the end I do have video of the exterior of the house in the end of the video, but part of it right before that is the part that did not record. Because some of these houses, they take, I usually spend 4 to 6 hours on building a house, and it's hard. You know, there's no way that I could sit down and stay seated in my chair for 4 hours, you know, in one stretch building a house. So I do, you know, build it in segments of like 30 minutes. I might sit here for an hour maybe and work on one for an hour, but anything longer than an hour, I can't sit still that long. And I have too much to do with all the things that I have going on in my life. So I do have to build it 30 minutes at a time, which I'm sure most builders do. I don't know of any builders really that can sit here for 4 hours and build a house. And I don't know if that's slow, if 4 to 6 hours is slow. or it's quick, but you know, that's about how long it takes me to build. And here are the screenshots, the front of the home. And there is the right side of the home. And there's the back with the beautiful pool and the patio area, barbecue area. Nice close-up shot, well, closer shot of that area. I just love the back, how it turned out. And there is the left side of the home with the covered part of the swimming pool. And now we're going back around to the front. And now we are inside, and that is a shot of the foyer. Another shot of the foyer looking into the living room. And there is the living room with the fireplace and the cozy fire and the piano. And there's the dining room with the cranberry walls that I love. And there's the kitchen. I really love how the kitchen turned out, even though I had to use the same cabinets. And there's a shot upstairs looking down in the foyer. Another shot looking down the stairs. You can see into the living room. And there you can see into the dining room from the upstairs. And here is the master bedroom. And I just love that color blue. It's so brilliant and bright and beautiful. I really do love it. And there is the master bathroom. And I love how this room turned out. And again, I've used the brick walls in this room, which I love. And there's that rug again. Here's the teen room, and there you can see the easel that I placed. And you can see I've used pool lights in here. And I don't know if I had the stereo in there the first time or not. Here's the gym, and it's plenty big enough for your Sims to work out. Here is the pink princess room with the castle dollhouse that I love. And I love that ladybug picture. It is so cute. And here is the study with the southwestern geometric rug. And I love that map picture too that's hanging over that table. Here's the outside patio area. There you can see the chess table that I put out there. And here we are back at the front. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy this house. If you decide to download this house, again, just search my origin ID, SimmerDeb. And thank you so very, very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and a comment, and please subscribe. See you next time.